Hey, what's up guys, Diplex here again. Welcome back to Combat Mission Shock Force 2. Hope you guys have had a good start to the weekend. Today we are doing a viewer request, and keep in mind, I'd like you guys to continue feeding me with cool ideas. They can be whack, they can be serious, they can be anything. Pop them down below in the comment section and I will have a look through them for the next combat mission video. I'm excited to see what you guys can come up with. Sometimes your own inspiration and ideas kind of run out, so it's nice to have you guys involved. Anyway, you guys asked for this, and the comment says, do this again, but give the enemy the absolute most garbage units possible. And then Yevon replied, and give yourself the cream of the crop. So we are going to be playing as the US Army today. We're going to go up against the Syrian Army, and in order to not have this be like, what do you call it, like a chicken shoot or something, which it's technically going to be anyway, but in order to have some kind of substance to it, I've decided to not turn down the experience and motivation and fitness all the way down. So they're just going to have a baseline of regular experience, normal motivation, fitness, because I want them to kind of run. I don't want them to get tired and get stuck and start crawling and just crying. Leadership, we'll keep that at just 0. So the whole point is kind of give them bad units, not like bad equipment, bad material, not bad people, okay? They're not bad people. They just got shit, okay? Okay, so, and I think, you know, in terms of the points, we have 6,730 to spend here. I think they need some leadership, to be honest, in order to kind of get through with this painful torture that they are about to undergo. So this looks good. I might even amp up the motivation. Like a militia battalion right now is 2,000, which is quite a lot actually. And if I put that to high, it will be only 2,120, so we can still afford. But yeah, their experience is kind of what sets the whole thing here. So, shit units. Well, definitely we're going to be going with militia here. There's no doubt about it. 2 battalions of militia. They suck. I mean, look what they got. They have no support platoons, no support company, no weapons company. And these squads are just rifle squads. I don't even think they have anything else but AK-47s, maybe an RPD or something like that. I'm not even sure if they have any RPGs. I think the headquarters teams do. So yeah, that's that, and then we are going to give them, look at this, a reserve tank company, and this is where it gets fun. They're going to have T-62s. I think we can bring them down to some T-55s. That's brilliant. Wait, how did that cost more than the T-62? No, it didn't. All right. Whoa, the T-62 1972 model is worse than the T-55 1974 model, so I guess we're going to go with the T-72 model. So a lot of, not a lot of tanks, but at least they're going to have a bunch of T-62s. We're going to have so much better stuff. I don't want to give them any air support. Are there any fun, like, things we can give them? Some, like, mechanized, you know, like, oh, here we go. Trucks. Pickup trucks. We love pickup trucks. We're going to give them 2 platoons of pickup trucks. They're going to have a lot of firepower, though, and there's no doubt about that. And then can I give them something else that's just shit? Like, why would you want a reserve anti-tank platoon? A truck platoon, just trucks? Engineer platoon. Special Forces Company. Nah, we'll give them 1 team here in the reserve infantry. I wonder if we can even afford 1 platoon here of reserve infantry. Hardly. Wait, we can give them a team. Not even. Okay, remove the grenade launcher and the... There we go. So they have some slightly better units, but there's just a handful. People that got into the wrong battle. Oh, you're here? Oh, you're here for the chicken shoot? You must have come to the wrong place. Okay, so that's that. It's going to be a crap ton of infantry, guys. I mean, there's going to be like 4, 8, 12 platoons, 24 platoons. 6 companies, 2 battalions. Oh my god. Alright guys, it's time to pick the defending army, which is going to be my US force. The experience, we're going to amp that up to veterans. We're going to have a high motivation, and the other stats should remain the same. Because remember, we are defending, they are assaulting, so we're going to have less points, but we're still going to be, we're still going to be able to afford plenty of good shit. We're going to begin with some armored troops. I want an armored company here to battle the T-72s. I don't want any javelins. They're good, but I want some M1A1 SA Abrams, or even better stuff. We can get the M1A2 SEP. That's some good shit. Now, we're not going to be able to afford more than one platoon. That will almost run us just dry, and that just tells you how expensive this stuff is. I'm not sure we need a JTAC unless we're going to have air support. In fact, I think I might need to tune this down to regular, normal. They're not going to need to be highly motivated. This is not a task that requires a high motivation. Then again, I'm not even sure we need this many tanks. We'll have an HQ tank, and then we will have a total of 4 other tanks. This will be plenty to cover what we've got in front of us. Maybe bring in some air support. It's expensive. We're talking U.S. Army Air Force here. This is nothing that's just gonna not gonna be too inexpensive. We got 2 drones. I'm not sure what kind of firepower these guys have. The RQ-7B Shadow or the RQ-11B Raven. They cost the same. I'm not sure if it's reconnaissance or something, and it doesn't doesn't tell me. But we can bring in some Kiowa Warrior shoppers. That's cool. Why not? Just have some air support. It's not cream of the crop. That would be some heavy, we're talking Apaches, longbows, the AH-64D. But that's going to cost 4,000. We can't afford that at all. But once again, this just needs to be regular. And the motivation, that's going to give us some more money over, because I want infantry. Okay, good. Maybe mechanized or just infantry, like a cavalry troop, armored cav. Ooh, that's scout platoons. Okay. Dismounted infantry battalion. Mechanized is going to give us some Bradleys, I think, and that would be nice. Armored cavalry troop. Oh. But that's just reconnaissance. I need some backbone infantry here. Let's deploy an infantry battalion. No, it's not cream of the crop, as many of you probably thought, but I can't find any smaller special forces units here or anything, so that's what we're going to do. We don't need another JTAC. We don't even need a fire support team. I mean, I'm trying to skim this down so that we can focus on what we really need here, and that is some focused firepower. We're not going to need the mortars. This is going to be a quick fight. But we might need the weapons team. No, those are the Humvees, and they're going to be still a pretty easy target for the T-62s. Keep that in mind. They're too soft. So we don't want to even allow the armor to have a chance to beat any of our stuff, any of our lighter vehicles. We don't want that. We're going to have to instantly cut this down to 1 company. We're going to remove that. We are going to remove the assault platoon. And we got some javelin teams here to back up the armor. Not bad at all. In fact, I think we might have to cut down on more. 4th platoon, 3rd platoon. Okay, let's bring this down to fire support team and exo team. Wow. I don't want to skip out on the air support because it's only 312, and I feel like these light attack helicopters are going to shred the enemy with their whatever weaponry they have. I'm not sure we're going to need the javelin team. That's going to save us some money, but I think it would be nice to have at least 2 platoons of infantry. So, looking at the score, we're going to cut down on 1 more tank, so we're going to have about 4. We don't need that vehicle as well. Sniper team was nice, but nah, we're just going to be spraying downrange anyway, so let's get a... Let's bring in maybe a single vehicle. We can't afford we can afford a striker. That's got something going for it. The MK-19? Yeah, why not? Oh, we're okay. All right. There we go. Normal motivation on that one. I'm pretty happy with this. We got a mix, but this is the good stuff. The best of the best armor. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If we bring this down to just the M1A2, it's going to cut us down on some points. What's the worst? That's the M1A1HC. This is still going to be plenty of firepower to deal with the enemy, like no doubt, but we can't do much with 250 points anyway, so let's make it the best stuff possible. Okay, guys, let's get going. All right, guys, here we go with the deployment phase. This is not going to take long because we don't have that many units. I'm starting to get a little bit worried just over the sheer size of the enemy force. Like, if their firepower, albeit, like, inaccurate and weak, if it's just going to be so much that it's going to overthrow our much more trained and better equipped soldiers. I'm not sure. We've got a lot of machine guns here. That's nice to see. We're going to need that. And optics as well. We got optics. We got all kinds. I think it's going to be nice. Now, I've turned off AA, not anti-air, but anti-aliasing, something like that, yeah. It makes the edges a little bit more jagged, but I have to keep you guys in mind. I'd like it to be a much less laggy experience. Now, here's 3rd Battalion HQ. We're going to put these guys on the 2nd floor. Yeah, it's going to be indoors. That's going to be pretty good. And we are going to put the JTAC team there as well. Now, we are also going to use A Company HQ and put them here on the 2nd floor. Just have them face out there, yeah. Cool. Occupy the buildings. And then we are going to place this guy, the MK-19 Striker, on the flank here. I actually might want to roll this guy up to just clean out the infantry. So we're going to hide him away where he can't be targeted by any enemy armor. And that should be just here by this wall, covered by the house and the difference in altitude. So that should be good. Yeah, anything down there on the low ground is not going to be able to target him. Then we are going to deploy our armor. Now, I could spread them out on flank to flank, but I think I want some focused firepower. We're going to keep them here on the right side where they can target everything here, and then if anything comes up on the left, they're going to be not in cover, but, you know, to some extent, protected. A Company HQ will, I mean, once again, though, if like 9 or whatever, yeah, 9 or 10 T-62s start firing, it's going to be a little bit complicated, but once again, they suck. This is a reserve tank company. It's not even a standard tank company, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't think they have the optics. They're out of range. They don't have the fine-tuned equipment we have, and I think we should be good. This is still going to be interesting, though, to see if this smaller force can beat what we've given them. And I think this is just the right... I think he can target everything down there. I'm going to make sure. Yeah. So we're going to spot them before they get down here anyway. We're going to start spotting them all over this hill. They're going to be spawning there, and they're going to be coming over this high ground. So in a way, my armor is perfectly placed. But I want it to be exactamento perfecto. So, yes, I know there's not a lot of combat spacing here, but once again, their shells impacting if they miss are not going to be they're not going to be so off that they hit a completely different tank if they aim for this one. They're not going to have such terrible aim that they're going to hit a completely different unit. That's not going to be the case. Now we're going to have infantry along this ridge here. This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, I mean, you got the bushes here where they can fire out from. I don't think I want any enemy or any units down there in that low ground. That's just going to be bad for everyone involved. I might want to put them... The hill is not superb. I don't want to put them among the tanks here because, well, you know what's going to happen there. I think I might just have the machine gun teams in cool placements here. Are you deployed? Like if I bring you up here? What about here? Ah, there's still kind of that arc. I don't like that. And at this range, a Dushka truck can still do a lot of damage. I'm a little bummed out about the terrain. But I guess we're just gonna move second and first to the left. Like that. And we'll put platoon HQ here. What kind of vision do you have? Yeah, you can spot everything there. That's 600 meters, so that's nice. And then we're just going to set them up in squads. It's going to be that simple. Yes, I'm going to take infantry casualties if you haven't already figured that out. But, and I bet you there's a smart-ass comment about how my placement could be this and that. But, you know, you just got to go with your guts. You got to kind of look around and say, you know, I could place them out here in the open. That's going to get them killed. I could place them in the buildings. That's going to get them killed. I can place them all the way back here, and that's not going to do anything. I can place them here on the road. I can place them all in this building. I can place them here by the tanks. It's going to be the same. Pretty much. And then we'll keep these teams next to this boy here. And then we're going to try and do a mirror setup with the other boys. Where is I think we just grabbed the wrong MG. Oh, he's got 2 MGs. How convenient. Put one right here. So we got like a firing line here. This is devastating. And they're all going to be kind of shooting over the bushes. And it's cool. U.S. Army stuff, you know what I mean? Okay, and then we are going to get the first platoon, a third platoon. We don't even have a first platoon. This guy doesn't have the javelin too, because we had to cut down that, you know, and didn't have money. Didn't have the money. I wonder, though, maybe we can at least keep platoon HQ in cover, and then if there's some kind of safety we can provide these guys with, then we will. I'm trying to look here, like far left flank, like maybe here, like like up here is pretty good actually. Yeah, I think I've just made up my mind. They're gonna be ducking down behind the wall, but there's still gonna be tanks firing at them, so we are gonna have to hope that our Abrams tanks can do a lot of damage and quickly. Now let's get some machine guns on the flank here. A-team, we're gonna set you up here. A-team. And they can range everything coming up. They're a little bit... That's good. Perfect. Yeah, and they got a really low silhouette too, so that's not gonna provide them with a nice cover. I wouldn't be so worried against enemy small arms if I was on this hill here with this kind of weaponry. We might have to adjust and move forward if they actually come over the crest of that hill. I'd say guaranteed, but... And then we're gonna... Yeah, I could split them up in squads and get them, you know, bigger spacing, but... Let's be honest, you guys don't care about the friendly casualties. You guys care about the enemy casualties, and we're here to inflict as many as possible. So, that's what we gonna do. We can always adjust this. I'd like a nice firing line, okay? Maybe, though, on the other hand, let's not be dramatically foolish here. There's definitely improvements we can do, and we shouldn't be sloppy about it. So now we're gonna have that right side of the hill covered a little bit better, and then we can space these guys out without causing any confusion and trouble here. Yeah, they're gonna be ducking down if they need cover anyway. They have minds to think with. I don't need to babysit these guys. U.S. Army Infantry. U.S. Army Infantry. Guys, is that it? I think so, and then we can roll out the Striker as soon as we've defeated all enemy armor and vehicles. We roll out the Striker. And we got the Javelins, we got the J-Tag and everything, and as soon as we make contact, we're going to call in those Kiowa Warriors. So, this should be the major victory point. Yes, we got 2 min VPs up there. I don't care if they take that. We're going to win with just a total victory here. Knockout victory. What do you guys got? Let's see here. You got the 120 mils. We got plenty of rounds. This is a lieutenant. This is a captain. We got the attack helicopters here with the 500 rounds of 50 caliber machine gun ammo and 70mm HE rockets, 7 per chopper. So, yeah. Nice. That's a very cheap way to pack a punch. You got targeting. Oh, okay, first targets are starting to appear. Okay. One missed, but the other one just penetrated instantly. That's nice. You guys can see the other one. I was a little bit worried about this hill, though, covering the armor, but this guy's going to reload and then pound it again. Oh, wow, you guys are really pounding. Why do you not have vision of it? What kind of crap is that? How? You can't see it, but these guys can see it. Wow, we're just pounding now. I don't even think they have vision of what we're doing. Okay, but I'm going to trust in the skill and ability of my... Oh, javelin away. Nice. Oh, I just love that sound. We're going to strike right here, 740 meters away from the J-Tac. We're going to set up a pretty big diameter, like 365. Everything is going to be coming over in a very big speed anyway, so we're going to target everything in there. Heavy. Immediate. Confirm.
Stand by for cast request.
Stand by for cast request. Close air support. Oh, yeah, it's a chicken shoot. Oh, we're just shooting them down. Look at that. They got the... They don't even have... They're not even returning fire. They can't even spot us. They have, like, no equipment. I really gave them the worst army possible. I mean, could you imagine this without any armor? Just an unconventional force with, like, 1 million fighter cells? Oh, I love that sound. Boom. Accurate. You guys know how to use the javelins, don't you? No infantry small arms have opened up yet. They're just casually enjoying the shows. Hey Sarge, can I borrow the binoculars? There's gonna be a lot of infantry coming over that slope soon. Why are there technical? I think they're. This one's knocked out. These guys are probably frightened. This one's just abandoned. They're getting organized. They're sending up the armor first. Makes sense. But we're gonna have a lot of movement here on this side. I see some smoke over there. Oh, that's probably just our impacts.
Roger, en route to attack position.
Yeah. Would be fun to just give them reserve tank companies too. Well, I think we've knocked out about half of their armor. Looks to be correct. They're starting to send a few more over now. And here comes the infantry. Oh, that's nasty. We're dividing the targets here. We got HE and AP rounds going out. Oh! Could you imagine being hit by an M1A2 SEP? I mean, they haven't even... Not a single shell has hit us yet. Not a single return fire. Here comes the infantry. The reserve. The militia is coming. I think they're pretty petrified. But they're going to be rushing at us. They got a lot, though. They have so much manpower. They should use this to their advantage somehow. I might even counterattack. I might even have this platoon, just for the sake of getting some good action. Just might have them move down in a countermeasure. So in a way, now we're starting to get some small arms firing here. That's nice. I like that. I think we've disabled all their armor, and their Dushka techies are too far away to do any real damage here today. Here come the Kiowas as well. Here come the choppers. And you're gonna start seeing rockets and heavy machine gun fire and rounds hit this area here. We've targeted this whole circle. There's a lot of infantry to cover. Okay, so they're splitting up their forces. One battalion is probably moving up to the high ground here, and the other one is taking the low ground there by the road. So first and second platoon will have a lot of targets soon, momentarily. Okay, so the choppers are getting an overhead idea of the enemy. Maybe this should have been done on a smaller map. But in the end, I just want to see, like, can we inflict, like, kill pretty much every single enemy and have 0 casualties? Is this a 0 casualty win? It's quite possible. And I think we're actually, yeah, the MK19. Oh, okay, we're taking some return fire, though. Was he hit? Yeah, there's a risk that we are, so, you know, that's a risk I don't want to take. To be honest, I want to try and make this a 0 casualty win. I think it's possible, but then again, we have a lot of infantry that are way bigger targets to the enemy than our striker there. Okay, so the MK19 rounds landed a bit short. I don't even know if they can range all the way back here. It's like 600 meters, 700 meters. It's a little bit too much, I think. Most of our small arms aren't even firing too, but we're starting to use some of the M240s are starting to open up. Because they had the range. They have the 1,000-meter range efficient. But most of these guys here, they don't have that kind of range. It's a different kind of weaponry. Alright. Okay, now they're starting to send their techies up. We've destroyed at least half of their technical force here. This is just a slaughter zone. But this hill is about to turn into a slaughter zone as well. Oh, there we go. Oh, now our tanks are targeting their technicals. Cleared hot. Here comes the Kiowas, or the Kiowa. Some more armor moving up there on that side. Okay. Yeah, all their tanks are down. Here we go, boys. Hit him up. There we go. Oh, yeah, that rocket barrage, baby. That's a beautiful rocket barrage, I'm not gonna lie. Look at them. They're crapping themselves. I mean, I feel bad for them. Don't get me wrong, but... Gotta.
Roger. Cleared hot.
Cleared hot. Let's go. Hit him again, boys. Hit him again.
Ready to engage.
Hit him with a 50 cal. Hit him with a 50 cal.
Roger. Cleared hot.
Fucking, I love close air support, man. Oh man, dude. I hope someone puts in a comment like, win a battle with only JTAC teams. Oh yeah, striking that side of the hill. So we're gonna be unloading the rockets now. They had how many? 8 or 7 per chopper. I want to see some 50 caliber machine gun fire on these tons of guns too. I wonder if have they returned fire? Only the Dushkateki did some damage.
Ready to engage.
Ready to engage. Hit him up.
Roger.
Send it.
Clear target.
Now, okay, now I really want to do a video with just U.S. air support. Just Apaches. There's like just only air support.
Ready to engage.
I want to battle with only air support and like just have some, you know, just JTAC teams. Maybe just 1 platoon. There we go. That's a 50 cal. I feel like I gotta download a sound mod. So keep in mind, these guys still have the high motivation and they have the better fitness. There's just nothing they can do. Oh no, it's like, imagine being a chopper pilot now. I'd have issues with my morals. If I was, I mean, you'd want these guys to surrender. You'd fly over and like drop a white flag on them just to give them the idea of, hey, maybe it's time to surrender. I don't know if I'd.
Roger. Cleared hot.
It's a pretty deep discussion though about shooting 50 caliber machine gun rounds, but still. So the rockets are unloaded. That was the best part yet. I'd like to see more rockets. I think we're out of rockets. And now our M1A2s back there are just using their secondaries and whatnot. Their coaxials. Well, here comes the infantry over the hill. I think there's a lot more than what we're seeing because we have disabled the icons. Yeah, there are so many troops coming over. Okay, so first platoon, you've got some targets.
Ingress to target.
Machine gun teams, you ain't see them? Okay, I think we might have to inch up just a tiny bit.
Ready to engage.
Oh,
Roger. Cleared hot.
that's an M1A2 round. Yeah, move forward a bit. The rest are in good position, so I'm not going to change any of that. Just get set up. They can actually deploy them on the tripod.
Attack position. Ingress to target.
Are you guys getting some target practice too?
Ready to engage. Roger. Cleared hot.
Coming around, nice. So we just have the 300 and they have 320 or so rounds left here, 50 caliber API though. So that's armor piercing, I suppose. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of AP targets remaining, but it's that kind of setup. Okay, they're advancing down here on the low ground. I believe we've taken out all the Dushkatekis now, so now would be a good time to bring this guy up because the low ground over there is going to be excellent for the range of this MK19. Because firing up there onto the high ground lands the rounds low, but over here I think we can land them just nicely. There's a lot of enemies right now. It's a shame you can't see the kill statistics of each unit, but it would be impossible realistically to keep an eye on that. But these guys are using their M249s right now. The M249s with the, is that some kind of a ACOG? Looks like a Spectre L-Clan or something like that. Okay, do we have machine guns that are... Okay, commanders, tank commanders. I'm going to ask you guys to open up and start using that 50 caliber machine gun as well. Double the fun. Or do you not use it? There's definitely guns here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he has the right idea. And you open up too. Yeah. Use that secondary. Full firepower. MK19 opening up as well. Oh, that's a barrage. Oh. Well, they're brave. You gotta give them that. And they have the RPGs if they get close enough. They could go for a trick shot. Here, now is when I need mortars. They're taking care of their wounded.
At attack position. Interesting to target.
So these guys are given a time to breathe. Let's just, you know, it's not something we usually... Oh, they're out. They're out of ammo. Okay.
Ready to engage.
And that's the only javelin team we had, but still. It'd be nice to just shoot a javelin at him. Why not? Not say that's nice, but you know what I mean. Oh, we didn't have enough score. Let's keep that in mind, or points. I still think it's good to have the infantry we have. But I would love to have more. There we go. Those 50 caliber rounds are striking pretty good though. I mean, you got dead. You're just among dead and living and wounded, and you're just like hoping that 50 caliber round doesn't strike you in your right leg and makes your half of your body implode. That would be terrible.
Ready to engage.
I'm wondering if we can do a platoon attack.
Cleared hot.
All right, so here I'm in a crossroads here of a decision. Should I go for a zero casualty game, or I'm not sure. I think we can move up the tanks a tiny bit though. Wait, there we go. Just because we're not going to be in the range of any enemy small arms, not with what kind of weaponry they have, and the RPGs are going to be way out of range too. This is still like 600 meters. Yeah. So we're just bringing them up to kind of take some of the field. How many rounds do you have left? 327. You are loaded. And the Dushkatekis are all knocked out, so we don't have to worry about any heavy machine guns. I even think every single marksman here, and every single soldier has an optic on his gun. So I think we can comfortably advance out of our shrubbery cover, leave the machine gun teams behind for cover, and just kind of like casually at least allow the rest of the rifle squads here to engage the enemy. Give them a chance. I don't think, once again, we're always probably going to stay out of their small arms fire. Is that a functional techie? It is. I see that as an issue. Chopper, can you confirm? Can you knock it out? Can you send some 50 caliber rounds down this? On this sucker? He's still active. That's a problem. I don't like that at all. He could actually do a lot of damage to our troops here, so we're going to let these guys pause. Range 2,000 meters. He just can't really see them. He has no optics. What are you supposed to shoot at? He seems to be quite static here. Are you guys going to attack? Oh, random explosion back there. Because your friends are... You've taken this high ground. I guess they're resting. The AI is resting them. They've got another 44 minutes to do this. I don't want to give them 44 minutes. Oh, let's see how accurate that burst fire is. It's not in close. It's enough to pin him. I wonder what range these guys have. I can't tell. Oh. So militia, this must be the worst. The only thing I could think is worse is untrained, unconventional fighters. They would do worse than these guys. But if you get like elite, unconventional warrior cells, combatant groups and stuff like that, they're gonna have a variety of weapons, and they're gonna be kick-ass to some extent. So in terms of weaponry, this could just be the worst. They have, look at that. That's an RPD, isn't it? One of my favorite guns from Battlefield Vietnam. It's like he's holding an Xbox controller. Those 50 rounds. How many... Okay, we still have some main rounds. Yeah, we got plenty. 10K 7.62, that's a lot. A couple of... close to 1,000 here. MK19, still looking at 235 rounds. He's been throwing him down range. I wonder if I should send him over here onto the left flank to engage the people on the hill there. Let's do that. Let's swap him up. Let's have some fun here. We need to start targeting that side as well. So we're going to split the tank force. We're going to let these two tanks continue targeting the infantry coming up here on the right side. Use everything you got, Adam. Your weapon's free. We're going to back these guys around and have them support here in the center. Since they have no weaponry now that could really damage us or do any collateral... Ooh, they're shooting back. You've even almost pinned my squad. Not quite, but you've made yourself... you've made your presence known to these guys. So let's come down a little bit there from that high ground. We're sending in some backup. Okay, I'm going to rush you all the way down there. We have to keep in mind they still have a Dushkateki over there. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on. Let's send you guys over that way. I'm going to retract that order. I'm going to focus down there. Actually, it would be quite nice to have you guys on the roof. We're going to send you guys to the roof level on that building. Oh, watch out. Tractor coming through. There we go. It's just kind of out of range. Is there a way I can hold fire? I think there is. I just don't know. Okay. I'm doing an Air Force only video, even if you guys ask for it or not. That's gonna happen. You can count on that. Oh, that's a lot of big ruckus. Okay, now their techies moving up. Their last threat to my. Ooh, just there we go. Oh, he's out. We took him out for dinner. Now that should be 200 rounds reserved. Oh, come on, don't cut down on them. 200 rounds reserved for the men here on this flank. Yeah, they're going to be coming over that hill anytime now. Right here should be pretty safe for us. So we'll rush them down there. We'll keep these guys here firing. They got armored cover. Great positioning, guys. You totally have the situation under control. Here we go. Do we have an M240? No, we don't have an M240, but we got two M249s. PIP. PIP, hold it down. Hold it down. I love you, Mom. She didn't say PIP. She said BOP or something. POP. I don't know. Pop. I don't know, man. Gang shit. All right. That's what happened to your tracks. Turning radius is poor. Off-road is very poor too. You're not off-road though, bro. You're on the road. Let me see if I can make it easier for you. Can you go there? Fast. Something's stuck in the wheels here. Oh, okay, we're kind of like riding over a ditch. Yeah, okay, all right, okay, I get it. Relax. Oh, was that return fire? No, I think we're still good. Are you all firing? We can just, I think we can put some more rounds on them. Yeah, we're taking return fire now. They're getting into that range. So now it's time. Oh, fuck! Okay, well, I still kind of... Oh, shit, they're not too far off. You guys got good cover here, though. Like, the likeliness of them actually hitting you when you're just cresting the hill like this is not very high. And you got the M240 here. How many rounds are you looking at? 745. Okay, conserve. We might run out of ammo. There's so many people to shoot here, we might not even have enough ammunition. That's just a very terrible thing to say. There's so many people to shoot here, we might not even have enough ammunition. Dude, this game brings out the worst in you. I'm kidding, it doesn't, but still. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, we're just ranging that in now. What does it say this main gun has for range? It doesn't say. But I will bring you up just a little bit because I feel like you're falling a little bit short. Just take it easy, okay? We got you covered with the armor and everything. Just remember to take it easy. I wonder if the enemy army is going to surrender. I mean, there are so many of them. Why would they? They have enough to throw at us. Oh, that's a lot of rounds. Let's bring you guys up as well here. It's all about getting you guys into some better positions. It's about stepping up your game, and I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to make sure we get the most out of you. The most damage done. The most human casualties possible. God, is this an enjoyable little game right now? I mean, there's just a lot of... This is what you asked for in a way. I mean, like, this is what was going to happen. I gave the enemy the worst army possible. I allowed them to defend, and we're just basically spending rounds. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just a chicken shoot. Yeah, you can skip to the end of the video if you want to see how many people died. Thanks for watching. I think we might just have lost a guy. No, we're good. Okay. Whew, there's just a gunner and driver in this vehicle. Okay, but yeah, they're definitely... Oh, whoa. Okay, that's a lot of rockets. We just got into their range of their rockets. Oh, fuck. Okay, get back. We are going for the 0 casualty. You're not going to stop this. So there's definitely just 2 people in here before. I said pop smoke. Hide, dude. Hide. Get down. Oh. Thank you. Okay, pop a lot of smoke. There we go. Luckily, their small arms can't penetrate. Armor slat. Slime language all the time. Slat. Okay, you're just mooning them. Yeah, we got the rifle. They're just like very casually like. Yeah, they're not panicking. They're rested. They're okay. Romo, Sergeant Romo, Sergeant Connolly, Lieutenant Suarez. This is cool. Is this Staff Sergeant? Yeah, well, Staff Sergeant technically. Gear, I think. Something like that. What do we got here? Goona. Corporal Lemons. Lemons. Corporal Looker Cut. All right. This is like a gunnery sergeant kind of thing. Oh, it's a little bit higher. It could have been tech. No, there's a T in tech sergeant. Dude, I knew all that. Like the sergeant's the 3 stripes. Okay, we all know that. Then the one below should be like a staff sergeant or something like that. This could be first sergeant, master sergeant. I don't know. Lieutenant Benoit, Bean, Brumfield. I like checking out the names. Witten, Bolio, Faulkner, Freeman. Okay, well, who's the big shot? Who's the battalion commander here, huh? Okay, Lieutenant Colonel Beale. Lieutenant Colonel Beale. He's on the balcony, just checking out the views. Lieutenant Colonel Beale, you got rounds flying overhead. I don't know why they'd be like a bunch of wise guys. I just feel like there's more like American Irish in the Marines and more like American Italian in the U.S. Army. I don't know. I just get that feeling. I don't know why. Well, this guy still has the balls to just casually walk up. He don't care. He's seen shit, and that's the tragic truth of it. But well, you could be worse off. You got your little water canteen. You got your shovel. You got your ammunition. In fact, you're looking pretty dandy. You got around 4,000 rounds flying past you. And you didn't even see him coming. Casualty report. I'm hearing rounds, heavier rounds land here and there. Okay, do we still have... You got 380 rounds left. Now it's a good time to target these guys with the 50 rounders. This doesn't mean he's gonna fire blindly into this whole arch. It's just gonna give you an idea that he's gonna target everything in there, but he's not gonna just shoot the. It's just not gonna fire randomly. Lieutenant Colonel, I'm not sure it's so good for you to be out on the balcony. They're gonna get in range soon. This one's empty, so we still have one left. How come they shot? Like, how come the other guy didn't empty his load either? Well, I think we're starting to empty out their spawns. I hope this is old reconnaissance. There's still troops coming over the hill. They have that many. I think we might run out of ammunition. All right, here we go. That's some good grenade rounds. Once that striker runs out of that, though, I'm gonna be a little bit worried. Oh, that's landing nicely here on the slope. We can actually keep him back there. 60 rounds remaining. Dude, they're unleashing. That should kill you. That should kill him too, especially if it lands on him. Okay, I think we're starting to see some people retreating. They are, however, occupying 500 rounds left. Oh, here we see the rounds. 1,600 rounds of M556. We got some 9mm. They might have to pull up a 9mm secondary soon. Oh, that's so inaccurate. Oh man, 400 rounds left here. We would have needed some logistical trucks here. Wait. You guys, you are probably packing 5.5. No, that's not a lot of 5.56. Is that? Oh, that could be their crew. Yeah, that's the crew weaponry. 5.56. Okay, they got like 210 rounds each. It's a lot of money, or not money, but ammo. Are you guys packing any extra 5.56? That's for the crew too, I think. 4 crewmen. You got an M240C inside the tank, or is that like the gun, like the gunner up here? Well, that would be insane. I'm gonna tell you that much. Or can we acquire? We're gonna have to find out if we can acquire. If we send these guys down here and click the acquire symbol, we'll know if we can take some rounds from them. Okay, but so far so good. What just happened there? Did you just fire the GL, the M203? Yeah. So how are we gonna win this? We're gonna run out of ammunition. I don't even know if I could bring in extra ammunition, like a logistical company. Come on. Come on, Private. It's not that bad. Well, even if we lose, it's gonna be interesting to check out the casualties. Oh, he was just shot dead. I saw that. Would we do better at closer range? Would we, like, bring them down quicker? But at the same time, they're rushing up for us, so I'm not sure how we're gonna go about that. Apparently you can't stand here. The wheels can't take the pressure of that terrain. Look at this devastating terrain. Okay, let's put some more GL fire on him. You know what to do. Yeah, hit the cream up here. Just hit. Oh, hit him up good up there. Yeah. Hit everyone just crawling. They're easier to hit. I mean, what worries me is that once they realize we're starting to run out of ammo, this is going to turn into just an all-out close-quarter combat. Dude. What do we do? Oh, now they're starting to target my tank here with small arms. We might have to run him over. I'm starting to think of alternatives here that we can do. Can we retreat? We could always withdraw, you know, and let the enemy win. They will win purely with just manpower. I would really like to be able to play the Red Thunder game. Never touched it. It's got the Russians and everything, the Eastern Front. Maybe I do have it. I can't remember. But it would be sick to have. Oh wait, I have. God damn it! I've uploaded videos of it. I was just a mounted T30. That was like 2-3 years ago. 2 to 3 years ago, I uploaded some mounted T-73, T-34, excuse me, assaults. Is that Kiowa coming in yet? Well, they're definitely in the open, and I mean it's not the perfect range, but it seems like we're doing pretty okay. Our tracers tell the story. Oh, that's a nice lead, but it didn't kill him. Is this some screenshot shit right here, bro?
Roger. We're out to attack position.
I want that muscle flash. Come on, hit me up, bro. Nice. They got a beautiful position. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, conserve your ammo. It's gonna get close. It's gonna get nasty up close. So, how are our machine gun teams doing in terms of ammo? They're reloading. Okay, reloading. 400 rounds left, so that's like 2 belts. 2 belts remaining. I don't think they have a 400 round belt. Maybe they, I mean, I'm sure they could have, but I don't think that's the case. Open up. Well, you guys have the extra. You got 14 more grenades. So I'm expecting you to do some targeting here. To open up at some. Okay. Now they're shooting us. Well, then we're going to bring these guys back up to the hill here. How are my tanks here on this flank doing? Have we eliminated enough troops moving up on this side? I think this flank is so severely weakened now. The closer we get, the more accurate our fire will be. And I think we're going to have to win this by, like, having them basically surrender. Because we're going to run out of ammunition. And that is a frightening feeling. You guys have a good position up here? Yeah, I feel like they're opening up at him. That's nice. So far, no casualties. I don't know what you're doing. You got 800 rounds and you're facing the wrong direction. Wake up, please. We could really use that additional fire support. Because the more they fire, the less the rest need to target the enemy. And, you know, they're going to run out of ammo and all that stuff. 400 rounds left. Oh, we got a wounded. We got one man shot. He's fine, though. It could be shrapnel. It could be, or, you know, like a bullet landing close and, like, ow, splashing sand in his eyes. That's a Purple Heart. We're leaving 1st Platoon on the road. Because life ain't always that easy. I've been left alone many a times. By my family. Anyway, guys, let's move up. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. That's some wishful thinking. You thought I'm sending you back to base? You think I'm RTBing you? No. No, Striker, your job is not over yet. As long as you have them rounds going, you're going to be continuing to fire at the enemy. And that's just life. Killing really sets the mood for the day here, guys. I hope you're not watching this in the morning. You're gonna walk around with a you know in a bad mood all day. It's just gonna be, you're not gonna know why, but you're just gonna have a terrible day by beginning the day with the killing of hundreds and hundreds of, quite frankly, involuntary fighters here. Or I mean, they're militia. Maybe they're the most voluntary of them all, but still. What good is this? What good does this do Syria? Killing its very own citizens.
Ready to engage.
It would be cool to have a free Syrian army in the game. The unconventional... The Free Syrian army isn't exactly unconventional. They have armor and they have, you know, all that stuff too. Various support from various nations, but like as a whole, because the unconventional is like the Hamas in a way. They look like the Hamas too, so like it's just very different. Oh, 50 caliber rounds. Now we're hitting that target up. That would be this residential area here. Now would be nice to have some Paladin self-propelled howitzers, maybe like 3 batteries of them and you have just a creeping barrage, or maybe some F-18, you know, like F-18s, and maybe even some Hornets, Strike Eagles. I don't even care. Just with all the good stuff. 3 rounds left. Make them count, Corporal. Looker cut. It's like when the people behind Insurgency misspelled Karma Cut's name. Or was it Day of Infamy? It's the same team, but you know, like they botched this name 3 different times on the Steam or on the game main page. Not on Steam, but like in game. It said like join Karma Cut for his stream. Karma Kuturo. It was like just 3 different ways how to spell Karma Cut, and they were all wrong, and it was hilarious. It was one of the funniest things I've seen ever. Just so fun. So that kind of reminded me of that little mishappening, you know. I mean, like imagine the most ways people misspell Diplex is duplex or dimplex. I'm sure both of those things are actually like companies and shit, like dimplex and duplex and all that stuff. Okay, you are out of ammo. So, frankly, I'm gonna have you, because you got 3 rounds left of that ATGM. Just put some. Just target right there. There we go. The last 3 rounds, I'm sure they did something good. Okay. You do have... oh, you got 2 javelins. Okay, you know what? I'm going to rush you to the javelin team here. You're going to give him some javelin rockets. And we're going to start shooting javelins at the enemy. It's going to be great. Okay. How are we doing with ammo here? 600 rounds. Okay, conserve him, conserve him. 481 rounds in total for this whole squad. You guys got to be really conservative. You guys have 7,762. Okay, so we're going to be relying on the tank's 762 ammo supply here. God damn. And some 50 caliber machine gun rounds as well. So that's good. I'll open you up there so you can start using that. This squad should be similarly low. 500 or 400 rounds remaining. 300 rounds remaining on this guy. Oh. Oh. Exposing ourselves here. Put a round in that building, please. Just there we go. Continue to target that building until you bring it down. Erase it. Edit the world, bro. There we go. Whoa, they're getting close now where their rounds are starting to actually worry me a bit. How are you guys doing on ammo? 237 rounds remaining. That's nothing. You guys are going to be like using your 9mm. Everyone has a 9mm gun here. You're going to be fighting them up close here around this compound. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen soon. You guys are, however, doing pretty good over here. I want to back you guys up now because I'm starting to feel that we are getting in small arms range here for the drivers and the gunners up top. Go, 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 go. Fast, fast, fast. Hull down, hull down. We don't have any more, unfortunately, but we can bring in the Javelin boys, can acquire some Javelin ammo. And that will be, it's just fun. Should have thought about that previously, but I didn't. I'm sorry about that. Can you walk up like closer to acquire? Oh, there we go. They're acquiring it now. Now, acquire would be like a weapon. I get that. That's one. Get the other one, too. You got 3 K556, so we are technically... Look, we are resupplying them. We will be. Did you guys get both javelins? You got 1. Is that all you can give out? I don't know if they do 1 at a time. But okay, let's move over here and give these guys some 556. We're going to be running around with the... Yeah. Okay, now you got the javelin up. See how you reload that? You just put in some good work. I see a lot of enemies right there. That whole grouping. Look at that commander. Look at him with the binoculars. Wouldn't you want him to stare right into your javelin? Send it, bro! This guy's gonna kill you through a TV screen. How does that feel, huh? Now we just watch. Oh! Ah, that was Okay, you guys getting more 5.56? I'm not sure you are, Doug, but you are packing a lot of 5.56, and you gotta. Can we have them? They're surely close enough. Slowly inch your way up there. Maybe you might have to be the one to tell the infantry to get there. You know what I mean? Don't embark, but just get close. Okay, how are we doing? I think these guys have more ammo. Yeah, 500, 600 rounds, 400, 300. That's low. 181 remaining. That's not a lot. 232. You guys are really conserving ammo over there. We had 800 left on this guy now that they finally turned around, so they're going to be doing more. But they've already, like, emptied half of that. Can we... If I send them to the back, maybe? Surely that second javelin should be okay to take as well. Because they auto equipped the prior. Oh, we have 200 rounds left on this one. They're really being conservative here. Well, we have a team that's dedicated for this kind of work. Where are they? They're still coming down here in the center, so let's target the center for a bit. The last 200 rounds. We're spacing it out. They got 15 more minutes to take this. They might win just because they have two. No, if it's going to be a draw if they have the minimum VPs. 2 min VPs should be 1 major. It could be 3 as well. I am not exactly 100% sure. So do I have to send you into the striker? Do you have to find it inside? Can you find it inside? Can you find it? Hello? Oh. Oh, it's the... There we go. Okay, so that worked. You did it outside last time, so I didn't think you had to do it. We can't even send all these guys in here. We'll have to send them in teams. You have some 7.62, which you're not using, so I feel like this team is gonna need it the most. We'll acquire. Just get in there. We'll take we'll take turns. You guys got 400 rounds remaining, so that's good. Now we're actually starting to use that. Now, what are we gonna use the ATGM or the Javelin for now? There's plenty of troops spotted here. We're gonna land another sucker right on him. You can't really expect to like kill 30 men in 1 round. Maybe we should go for the guys healing back there. That's just, nah. We're not evil. Why do I have the evil voice pulled on right now? Like, I'm definitely using my evil voice right now. You guys have no ammo left either? Okay, well your guns matter. Ooh, they got a fill up. They definitely got a fill up here. So 677 rounds. Bring you back to where you guys were working, one could say. Okay, they're gonna be deploying there. Nice. Yeah, we'll give you guys some extra. You guys got a lot more 7.62. Actually, 400 rounds more. We didn't lose anyone here, did we? Oh fuck! Oh no! Or is B team less? I'm not seeing where the casualty would have been. There's no one dead back here. Maybe B team just has 1 last guy. Whoa. Okay, keep it frosty. They're getting closer. We gotta give you some 5.56 as well. Let's go. Are you guys panicking? Okay, now you got a lot more rounds. We'll keep them here close to this vehicle. It's a comfortable spot. It's good for morale. Just have a big kind of armored thing going on.
Enemy infantry ahead.
Yes! 101 men okay. 0 men killed, 0 men wounded, no men missing, no tanks lost, no armored vehicles lost, no other vehicles lost, no aircraft lost. Wow. We almost breached that 300 men killed mark. But we cost them, I'd say, in round numbers, rough numbers, 500 casualties in killed and wounded. That's a lot. 200. But listen, they have another 214 men okay. If they could get them close enough to my 101 men with the amount of low ammunition we have, they could win. 10 tanks lost, 8 other vehicles lost. But I'd say we did a pretty good job. I'd say we did pretty good. Let's just have a look at their casualties. They really grouped up around here, and there's just dead everywhere. But there's still 200 men remaining to fight us. That just shows you how many troops there is in a battalion. So there should be, like, I don't know, considering the total numbers, like 400 men in a battalion or something like that. 500 casualties, 200 remaining, 700, yeah, 300, and maybe, you know, the additional men were in the dushkas and whatnot and stuff. But yeah, that's 350 or so. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Damn, dog. I mean, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Look at it here, too. Like, what's a cool Associated Press picture? Like that? Can I get a drone of this? A drone shot, bro? This just looks... I'm sorry to say, but it just looks real. It looks cool, like the way the casualties are spaced out. It just looks like Hell's Highway, you know? Like in Desert Storm, you know, when they got that highway with the US Army. Oh, man. This is a cool picture, too. Just taking pictures. Don't mind me. You can stop watching now. I'm joking. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon again.